Ever bought something on a whim and later wondered, why did I get this? We've all been there, caught in the whirlwind of impulsive spending, left to ponder the why behind an unnecessary buy. It's time to understand the why behind our purchases and make wiser choices for a more intentional and budget-friendly lifestyle. Psychological factors in spending. Emotions and spending. Let's talk about feelings and money. When you're happy, have you ever treated yourself to something special, like a shopping spree? And when things get tough, do you find comfort in buying something new? Our emotions, like joy and stress, are like silent storytellers, guiding our spending choices. Think about a tough day, the kind that feels like a storm of stress and challenges. On days like these, our emotions take the wheel, especially when it comes to spending money. Now, picture walking by a store and spotting something that brings a bit of comfort. Maybe a cozy sweater, a favorite snack, or a little treat. It's like a small escape from the tough day. In that moment, buying isn't just about getting something. It's about finding comfort in the middle of stress. Buying on tough days becomes a way of making ourselves feel better. It's not always about what we buy, but more about how it makes us feel. A little bit of comfort and happiness in a challenging moment. So when we look at those spontaneous purchases on tough days, it's like our emotions are the boss, steering us to find a bit of joy even in a not-so-great day. Understanding this helps us see how our feelings and spending are connected. Social influences. Now think about friends and what's happening around us. Ever felt the pressure to keep up with what others have? It's like trying to match or do better than our friends and society. This can subtly guide our choices, making us buy things to fit in. Social media adds a new twist. Seeing friends with cool stuff makes us want to join in. Research says social media strongly affects how we spend. What our friends show off online can make us feel like we need to buy similar things. Marketing and advertising. Next up is ads. Those things on TV or online. They use tricks to make us want to buy. Have you ever wondered why a simple ad can make you suddenly want a snack? Ads use colors, words, and stories to connect with our feelings. They make us remember and desire certain products. Scientists found that emotional ads leave a lasting mark on our minds. This means the way ads make us feel can stick with us, influencing what we choose to buy. Mindful spending strategies. Creating a budget. Let's talk about budgets, a fancy word for a plan for your money. Imagine having a map that shows you where your money goes and helps you make it work better. Budgeting is like that map, and it's super important for managing money well. Simple steps. 1. List your money. Write down how much money you have. 2. Expenses check. List all the things you need to spend money on. 3. Plan ahead. Decide how much to spend on each thing. 4. Stick to it. Try your best to follow your plan. Needs versus wants. Let's have a heart-to-heart about needs and wants. Those two sides of the spending coin that often leave us pondering what to prioritize. Needs are like the superheroes of our budgeting world, the essential things we can't live without. Think food to fill our tummies, a home to keep us safe, and clothes to stay cozy. These are the must-haves, the foundation of our well-being. Now on the other side, we have wants. The fun stuff, the extras, the things that make us smile but aren't must-haves. Picture the latest video game, a trendy fashion item, or a fancy gadget. They're like the sidekicks to our needs. Nice to have, but not necessary for survival. Here's the secret sauce. It's totally cool to treat yourself to those wants sometimes. Who doesn't love a little fun? But, and it's a big but, before diving into the world of wants, make sure you've got your needs covered. It's like building a house. You start with the strong foundation, your needs, before adding the cool decorations, your wants. Tip: ever heard of saving up for your wants instead of jumping into buying them right away? It's a game changer. Imagine this. You really want that new video game. Instead of buying it on a whim, create a plan. Set aside a bit of money each week or month until you have enough. This way, you still get your cool thing, but you do it in a smart way without leaving your needs behind. In the grand dance of needs and wants, finding the right balance is the key. It's about making choices that keep you happy, comfortable, and financially smart. So, go ahead, enjoy those wants, but always make sure your needs take the front seat. That's how you become the master of your budgeting universe. Setting financial goals. Financial goals are like dreams for your money. They give your money a purpose and help you plan for the future. Let's keep it real. Goals should be things you can achieve. Short-term goals are like saving for a new game, and long-term goals could be for things like college. Examples. Short-term goal. Imagine you've got your eye on the coolest toy in the store, the one that makes your eyes light up with excitement. Setting a short-term goal means deciding to save money to make that toy yours, and it's not a forever wait. Short-term goals are like the sprints of the financial world. They're things you can achieve in a short amount of time, like a few weeks or months. So you start saving a little from your allowance or money you get for helping out, and before you know it, that cool toy is in your hands, and you've conquered your goal. Long-term goal. Now let's dream a bit bigger. Imagine planning for something that's not happening tomorrow, but down the road. Long-term goals are like marathons. They take time and steady effort. One significant long-term goal could be planning for college. It's a big step in your future, and it's never too early to start thinking about it. You set this goal, and over the years you save a bit, maybe with help from your family or putting aside a part of your money gifts. When the time comes, you'll be ready to take on college without stressing about the financial side of things. It's like securing a bright future, one step at a time. Remember, budgeting, knowing your needs and wants, and having goals are like your money superheroes. They help you use your money wisely and make sure it works for you. If you're enjoying the video, why not show your support by liking and subscribing? Common pitfalls to avoid. Impulse buying. Let's tackle a spending habit we've all fallen victim to at some point. Impulse buying. It's like that unexpected detour during a road trip. Fun in the moment, but might leave you wondering, did I really need that? Impulse buying can be a slippery slope, leading to regret and a dent in your wallet. Dangers. Impulse buying can mess up your budget. Those spontaneous purchases add up, and before you know it, your money is gone on things you didn't plan for. Tips. The secret weapon against impulse buying is a shopping list. Make a list before you hit the store and stick to it. It's like having a shield against the temptations lurking on the shelves. Credit card misuse. Now let's talk about those magical plastic cards. Credit cards. They can be your best friend or a sneaky troublemaker. Misusing credit cards is like inviting a mischievous guest into your financial house. It might seem harmless at first, but it can lead to serious trouble. Risks. Using credit cards without thinking can pile up debt. The more you borrow without paying back, the more you owe. It's a money trap that's tough to escape. Strategies. Treat your credit card like a responsible friend. Only use it when you know you can pay it back. It's like having a superpower. Using it wisely builds your financial strength. Lifestyle inflation. Ever heard of lifestyle inflation? It's when your spending grows as your income does. Sounds cool, right? Not really. Imagine upgrading everything in your life every time you get a bit more money. Fancier clothes, a bigger phone, a cooler car. It might seem fun, but it's a trap. Impact. Lifestyle inflation can mess with your financial stability. Spending more every time you earn more means you might never save for important things like emergencies or big dreams. Explore the topic of managing finance with our video Financial Impact of Major Life Events. Click here to explore valuable insights. Are you ready to be captivated by this must-watch video? No need to wait. Watch it right now.